Did you know that the Romans' burial practices were heavily influenced by ancient Egypt? In the early days of the Roman Republic and Empire, cremation, the burning of the dead body, was the most common funeral practice. After cremation, the ashes were collected in urns and stored in tombs or monuments. However, Rome's conquest of Egypt under Augustus marked the beginning of a deep cultural exchange that would change Roman beliefs about death and the afterlife. Ancient Egypt had a rich system of beliefs centered on death and immortality. The Egyptians believed that the preservation of the body was essential for the soul's journey in the afterlife, which led to elaborate rituals like mummification and the construction of ornate sarcophagi. These practices deeply impressed the Roman elite. After Egypt became part of the empire, the Roman aristocracy, including emperors, started to embrace Egyptian ideas about the afterlife and began to adopt more elaborate burial rituals. Even Egyptian deities, such as Isis and Serapis, gained popularity in Rome. Isis, the goddess of life, magic, and resurrection, was especially revered for her connection to death and rebirth, influencing Roman funerary customs. While mummification never became widespread in Rome, there are records of some Roman aristocrats undergoing Egyptian-style mummification, reflecting the fascination with Egyptian burial practices. By the 1st century AD, inhumation, the burial of bodies, rather than cremation, became more common in Rome. This shift was driven by both the influence of Egyptian burial traditions and the growing spread of Christianity, which emphasized the resurrection of the body after death, much like the Egyptian belief in the need to preserve the body for the afterlife. Rome's relationship with Egypt went far beyond politics. Egyptian influence transformed Roman funeral practices, including the increased use of sarcophagi and the construction of grand tombs to honor the dead, much like the monumental structures of Egypt. Want to discover more surprising connections between ancient rituals and today's practices? Follow us and uncover the hidden links behind modern customs.